So the part one live stream has just ended, and I would say reactions are pretty mixed. The animations are not quite on par to what I'll say at least myself was expecting. I can say probably what many others was expecting as well, just from how well Daima looks, how good it looks, and to see what we got, it was kind of disappointing. However, I don't want to focus on that right now. I do want to talk about the theme that they explain about in this anniversary. So they go on to say New Horizons again, and they say in the teaser movie followed journeys of Goku and Vegeta, oh, tracing their many transformations all the way to the end of Dragon Ball Z. This campaign was created with two themes in mind, focusing on how these two who have been through so much now step forward into new horizons. Now, again, themes in Dokkan are terrible. They are bland. They mean absolutely nothing. Whether it's that way on purpose or the devs themselves are clueless, it kind of makes it to where it's kind of hard to predict what can happen. It's kind of not the best way to. This is not the best example because Daima pretty much was expected. If something new hasn't been mentioned to the game, it's not expected. And with being 11 years in the game, and we get the theme announcement of New Horizons, I mean it could be everything in Dragon Ball. But I wanted to go to some options. Oh, also no, hold on, because they also mention again in the video. Talk about the theme again. Yeah, right here I think. Yeah, they touched on it again. The theme of the 11th version was to trace the journeys of Goku and Vegeta. And since these are the final forms they reached on New Horizons, we felt that they were the perfect characters to represent this anniversary. I mean, I'll just say it right now. It's looking like we are going to get a tag UI Goku and Vegeta. We're going to get this unit, it feels like. There were some leaks going around before the anniversary actually happened. And this got a lot of people hopes up. I even did lean in on it. I think this would be a really exciting unit, assuming that these animations would be completely on the level of like Gogeta 4, which now I believe have taken over Dokkan, and that seems to be the only thing people care about right now. Which I want to readdress it. I agree, just because we are 11 years in this game, we have seen pretty much everything done. However, it's so hard to explain because Daima should not have been that way. It's not in the game. It's just a coincidence that the animations just felt lackluster because I feel like they are not one-to-one with the source material. We get that out the way. I think this unit would be very exciting. And, I mean, when you think about it, reaching new forms, UI and evolution on New Horizons, the Tournament of Power. This whole theme screams Evolution Blue Vegeta and UI Goku. So if the Daima is not hitting for you and you see the animations and the kits and you're kind of spun off from it, I would probably put this pretty high up there that this is going to be a part 2 headliner. I could see it. And the other option comes to mind, or the other teaser that also was mentioning was a Super Saiyan 4 tag unit of Goku and Vegeta. Again, think about the theme. New forms on New Horizons. I mean, when you noticed the leaks a while back, and now we have the info that we do about New Horizons, this seems very likely. I think this probably will come true. I'm not excited for this unit as I would be the UI and Evolution, just because I don't know. I feel like we just got so heavily GT based during last year, and I like a tag of these units because I know Gogeta's not gonna be in the card. Kind of just tones it down for me. But this seems like a pretty good option. The other option I have in mind, I mean, Namek Goku. I know a lot of people want Namek. I do too. I think we are way long overdue for a new Namek Goku. I think Namek Goku probably fits the theme very good. However, Vegeta, I mean, what does he headline next to this guy? Would it be like Android, like the first time he goes Super Saiyan against? I don't know. I don't think they would implement Majin Vegeta for him as like a new form or anything like that. Although that would be a pretty cool pairing of Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I could see it, but Namek Goku definitely fits it. But Vegeta wise, I don't see Namek Goku being here just because Vegeta. What is he supposed to mirror here? They're not gonna do evolution Vegeta compared to Namek Goku. No way. So I feel like Namek might be put on the back burner again. And the last option I had in mind was Resurrection F. Now, forget about the counterpart for a second. I know I could have said the same thing about Namek Goku, but this is the first time we see Blue. It is from this movie. It is in this arc in Dragon Ball Super. I would be pretty down with this. I am excited for this unit to be a tag unit in the future. With the recent Dragon Ball announcement of redoing a lot of the Super arcs, I think Resurrection F is confirmed. So I think we definitely will be seeing this unit probably in 2026 this year. Or no, sorry. I think early 2027 for sure. Because I know Beerus isn't until fall. So this unit, I could say for sure 2027. However, again, I feel like I wouldn't be mad at this pick for a part 2 headliner. I doubt they would do Golden Frieza for a headliner anniversary. And with Goku and Vegeta both in the card, I don't know who the counterpart would be. No clue. But I think we are looking pretty heavily on a UI Goku and Evolution Vegeta for part 2 of the anniversary. I feel like this anniversary, just off the reveal alone, is probably going to be talked down upon. They barely revealed any events in this live stream, any EZA details, just the brand new units themselves, who look very good. However, I feel like we are about to get a anniversary that is going to be talked down upon forever, because the part 1 headliners should be the main draw of the anniversary. And I don't know how I feel about part 2, how it did with GDC. It completely demolished part 1. So if that's the way we're going to right now, I feel like we are approaching the 11th anniversary, and the mindset could be, if you are waiting for pure excitement, animations, character choices, I'd say it's best to just wait for part 2 for 11th anniversary.